Hey guys, welcome to this new series where I'll be explaining how gadgets works like hard disks, SSDs and many more things. So this episode we'll be discussing about hard disks. So who invented hard disk? So this was the first hard drive was developed by IBM's Reynold B. Johnson and announced on September 4, 1956 and it is named as IBM 350 Disk Storage Unit. And how does it work? So keeping things simple. Inside the hard disk, there will be a large shiny circular plate of magnetic material and it is called as platter. So this is the main thing and this works on the principle of magnetism. So this platter is divided into billions of tiny areas and which can be independently magnetized and demagnetized. So it's first magnetized to store 1, which means zeros and ones, and magnetized to store a 0. This can be used to store the data even when the electricity off. So explaining the part of this hard disk. So as you can see in the image, the hard disk will be marked into 8 parts, and actually the first one is named as actuator, which moves the read and write arm. In older hard drives, the actuators were stepped motors. In most modern hard drives, voice coils are used instead. As their name suggests, these are simple electromagnets working rather like the moving coils that make sound in loudspeakers. And the number 2 is the read and write arm swings. This is the read and write, the arm that swings read and write head back and forth across the platter to magnetize and demagnetize the platter to store the ones and zeros which we discussed about earlier. And the third one is the central spindle, which allows the platter to rotate at high speed, and this high speed can be measured in the form of RPM, which 5200 RPM or 7200 something revolutions per minute, and the fourth one is the platter itself, which stores the information in binary form, ones and zeros. And since this is an old hard drive, it has plug connections link hard drive to circuit board in personal computers. And then the part 6 is where the read and write head, which is a tiny magnet on the end of the read and write arm, which is used to magnetize and demagnetize the platter. So and then the 7 and 8 9 are circuit board and flexible connector and small spindle, which allows the read and write arm to swing across the platter. So with that being said, the hard disks are made even from hard materials such as glass and aluminium, which is coated with a thin layer of metal that can be magnetized and demagnetized. So what's next? Then reading and writing data. When your computer stores data on its hard drive, it just doesn't throw like magnetized nails into a box all jumbled up together. It's not like that. The data is stored in a very orderly pattern on each platter. Bits data are arranged in concentric circular parts called tracks. Each track is broken up into smaller areas called sectors, which then part of the hard drive stores a map of sectors that have already been used up and others that are still free. In Windows, this map is called as file allocation table. In other means FAT, where FAT32 like that, we have file extension, we have formatting options. When the computer wants to store new information, it takes a look at the map to find some free sectors. And what is a disk crash? Disk crash or head crash. Since this brings benefits that you can store up to 500 CDs on your iPod, but it has some drawbacks too. One of them is that hard drives can go wrong if they get dirt or dust inside them. A tiny piece of dust can make the read and write head, that is the magnetizing head, bounce up and down, crashing into the platter and damaging its magnetic material. And this is known as disk crash. So that's why we are always insisted on keeping up some backup copies of the important documents and files, either on another drive or a compact disk. That's it for this first episode, guys. If you like this video and want to see more episodes, like on explaining how a hard drive this works. You can leave a comment in the comment section below. If you liked, hit the like button, and if you don't forget to hit the dislike button. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.